Welcome back, everybody. We have freshened up our drinks. Brian is drinking. I'll have what she's having.
Oh yeah, and I'm feeling it, man. The orgasm is coming up. It doesn't just restrict to females, man. This is if you drink this, males start feeling it as well. Yeah.
I am loving my basic white bitch chocolate martini with Bailey's vodka, heavy cream, and a ton of ice. Very simple, very delicious, and it is making me talk like a basic white bitch. So let's get back to it. All right, let's get back to it. So Carrie Fisher fucks Billy Crystal's best friend. They get together, and for whatever reason, and I want to ask you about this, why don't Billy Crystal or Meg Ryan have any other friends? We're talking about living in New York City as two
8 million people,
obviously extroverted people, and we never see them with anybody else. They are addicted to each other.
There was like a short time period, which I like that scene where they were guessing what Sally was drawing, and then Jess was like, says, "Oh, baby fish mouth." Like that's the short period where you actually got to see them having other friends for a short period. Do you remember that scene where like Sally was like trying to draw a baby talking?
Oh, they were playing Pictionary.
Yeah, and that's like the period in the movie where he's like, "Oh, they got some other friends around."
But
or I guess
still
they were
only
dating
Jess and Carrie Fisher.
I think there was like another female friends of Sally's that was briefly in the film.
Okay.
And at the time, Sally was having her new love and Harry was having her new girlfriend at the time. It was interesting. And I feel it was so sudden. Like this, like it went from them having a small argument after the wagon wheel table thing. And then suddenly they just jumped to that scene. I was like, wait, what? Okay. Did this just time travel? Why are they having, that was so sudden. Yeah. They could have given some more transition because that was so sudden. I was like, what is happening? Why are they with someone else? Because
Billy Crystal is fucking someone else, right?
Yeah,
but Meg Ryan didn't have a date.
She did. She had some other tall dude that I remember at the time.
Was it Gerald Ford himself?
I said Gerald Ford Jr. too. He looked like another Gerald Ford son. He was tall. He looked like a politician. It's like
sign me up. So they play the baby mouth. Baby talk was actually what she was trying to say, yeah?
Yeah.
So they're going to go and date and do their thing on their own. And then what happens next? If you can remind me.
Wait, what scene is this?
Okay, so Carrie Fisher fucks...
Jess, sorry, Harry's best friend.
Yeah, Carrie Fisher fucks Jess.
Yes.
And then they... Oh, okay, I'm back. Okay.
Okay, I was lost as well.
No. I got this. So Carrie Fisher and Jess are getting the apartment. They have the wagon wheel. Billy Crystal has a complete nervous breakdown, which it rang true to me. Everything about his character, I was like, yeah, I get that. And so Meg Ryan follows them out. And this is an R-rated movie. When it came out in 1989, R-rated movies would have to have had hard fucking or the F word. And did you notice that Meg Ryan was the only one who said fuck, and she said it 2 times. She follows them out there, and this is why it's rated R. This right here. She goes, "You need to control yourself." And he's like, "What are you talking about? Like, I just saw Helen." And he's like, "I can control myself because I'm a person. You haven't even, taken anybody home." And she goes, "Oh, I'm not a person because I haven't fucked anybody."
I didn't quite get Harry's point there.
So she, and you're like, "Damn, girl," because this is the same woman who doesn't know how to order a piece of pie 10 years ago. And then she goes, "Oh, I don't have emotions because I haven't fucked anybody." Go, Sally, it's your birthday. And also I'm like, it's so out of character.
Did that argument?
Where is this coming from? And he's like, yeah, whatever, and like leaves. And then they show Jess bringing out the wagon wheel.
That was probably the first main argument I've seen them have.
And also the first curse word in the entire movie
that's what you brought up.
Is her saying, because I don't fuck everything.
And then it became R-rated.
Yeah.
Because other than that, there's not much. There's not much.
The only other curse word in the entire fucking movie,
of course,
is her. So I don't know. They wanted this R, but also I am like, this woman is so interesting. She starts out as this tight ass. She's like become a world woman now, and she's out there on this brownstone stairway, like just giving it to this guy. I've never gotten into like that big of a confrontation with maybe anybody.
Well, at first I didn't get Harry's point. It was like, because Harry's very upset that Sally hasn't, he was upset that Sally was showing little to no emotions after the breakup or something. And it was like, why haven't you showed any upset? And then suddenly, I don't know where this argument was going towards. Suddenly he was like, why are you not fucking anyone? Was he? I wonder whether he was trying to compare the way he was processing the breakup with hers, and in some ways
it was the classic like, what about that couples do in fights? It's like, oh, like want to take the attention off me. Like, what about you? What about what you're doing?
Got it. Do you think in any way Harry was feeling kind of inferior the way he was processing his breakup? Feel like it's taking forever, but she's like getting over it so soon.
And she
in the logical
is
sense.
Her best life, and
I feel like in a way,
not fucking anybody.
But he's like,
clear, but
I think in some ways, like Harry bumped into Ellen and then throwing that anger towards her, and feel like in some ways
when you're talking about like communication between couples, when you do something that the other person feels compelled to bring attention to, one of like the very dysfunctional toxic patterns that some people get in is, I'm not going to talk about my actions and how it impacted you. I'm going to, throw this in your face rather than talk about this. We're going to talk about how shit you are. And how we just generally don't get along, rather than this thing that I did that impacted you.
Okay.
Because she goes down there and she's like, everybody is embarrassed. Like you just ruined all of the 3 of our afternoons. And she wasn't at all like, you're shit. She's like, dude. Like,
no, I think what she was saying is telling Harry that you can't express every feeling any given moment. I don't think it was a bad idea where he was letting out his anger, because it felt inappropriate in the beginning, but it was his best friends. And that's what best friends are for, isn't it? So they
could have actually all gone down after him and been like, dude, that was fucking crazy running into Helen.
Yeah. And he could have mentioned how the way she was approaching him was like, it's not a bad place to let out your anger. It's like, I think your best friends would, and Sally told them, it's like, he bumped into Helen. They would understand. And I don't think Harry is someone who lets his emotions out any given time. Yeah. That Sally was like, you can't just let out your anger. Right. But honestly, when you think back, Harry has rarely let out his anger at anything. Like at the Giants game, he takes over, and when it's time to do the wave, he still did the wave. Like even when he was heartbroken, did he let his anger out at the Giants game? No, he was.
And then the movers came over.
Yeah, he was like,
he was there for Jess.
He was there for Jess, indeed.
You are so right. I mean, what would you do in that situation?
If I was Harry, or if I was Harry?
If you were Harry and you ran into Helen, treating like a fucking piece of toilet paper. I mean, she was so mean. I know what I would do. Tell me what you would do.
What would you do?
First of all, I always make sure when I go out anywhere in the neighborhood that I am dressed to the nines, looking hot. And I actually ran into one of my exes the other night and made eye contact. He looked shocked. I was extremely confident in the moment. Had a chat with my friend. Acted like nothing happened. He turned away from me and got the hell out of there.
So he had a bigger reaction than you did, pretty much.
I felt that he was there for sure, but I just sat in my seat and just like confident in, I don't know, the moment. I didn't feel anything other than to just keep chatting with my friend.
That's really healthy from what Harry said to Sally. It's
Yes.
a really healthy way to put it. You sound really healthy. That's probably why you're a breakup coach, because you sound so healthy.
It was the best feeling, I have to say. I was sitting there talking with Kelsey for like a good hour. Yeah. And I'm like, this is the best night.
Interesting.
If it's going to happen in New York, it's going to happen in Denver.
Yep.
But let's talk about this. They run into each other at a Sharper Image store, which I actually also did a little research. And then I really want to talk about the fake orgasm. So Sharper Image is defunct. Okay. I'm going to go to the wiki page. Sharper Image is an American brand that offers consumers home electronics, air purifiers, gifts, and other high-tech lifestyle products through its website, catalog, and third-party realtors. The brand is owned by 360 Group, with the U.S. catalog and websites owned and operated by Michigan-based Camelot Venture Group. And then the next title, bankruptcy. Litigation involving its iconic Breeze air purifiers. I'm sorry. I'm from the 90s and this cracks me up. Litigation involving its iconic Breeze air purifiers, solely the brand's image. The company sued Consumer Reports for failed readings and ionic purifiers. In turn, the company was sued by customers for ineffective I'm sorry, was someone who actually grew up going to these places? We are suing you for ineffective air purification. My air is not pure. They're not only shopping for air purifiers, they're getting Princess Leia and Jess a wedding present.
Yeah, I think so.
And Sally says, let's just go and buy a plant. And then Billy Crystal has the weirdest karaoke machine ever just right there.
Yep. And then, it was like...
But, okay, let's just focus on this for a second. As someone who begrudgingly goes to karaoke with her friends and hates every second of it, they have a machine that plays the music, and they actually have a book that they have to read the words from.
Yeah, the lyrics.
Okay, is this 1989 or 1939? Like, I'm sorry, a karaoke is not that fresh. You pick up a book and read. Ever since I've done been alive, they have it on the screen and you sing. And
that's all I remember. The ones on the screen, and then you sing along based on how and then the lyrics turn blue or whatever.
Exactly. So. And he's talking to her too. He's like, "Oh, you've never seen this before. It's like a singing machine." and you sing.
It made me feel like a baby at the time. I was like, "What? Just has time really passed by that quickly? What is this?"
Totally same. Okay.
Oh man.
So they're singing Surya with a roof on top or whatever. Helen walks in. Carrie Fisher and Jess hook up. Billy Crystal and Sally are still friends. He's fucking whatever he can fuck. And they actually talked about something really gross. Billy Crystal has an anxiety attack on a first date, which I was just rolling my eyes about. I don't really want to talk about this because it brings up like all of my phobias in the world. Meg Ryan says that she goes on a date with somebody who flosses with hair.
Oh my goodness.
I was like,
that guy took a hair out of her hair and started flossing at the table in front of her at the first date.
Yeah. I was
holy cow.
Like pushing the 15-second thing on the movie.
Hopefully it's forward, not backwards.
Even like talking about it now. Okay, so they're going out with absolute freaks.
Yeah.
And Billy Crystal's fucking everybody. They go to Cats, which I have been to Cats. That was not Cats. I really don't think so. But amazing sandwiches for sure.
But that looks so similar to Seinfeld in a way. Like when I saw that restaurant, it just reminds me of Seinfeld, which also was played in New York around the same time. They had an episode about fake orgasm as well. Like Elaine faking orgasm and then George catching feelings for her.
Well, fuck, let's get into this. I didn't think you were going to bring that up, but this excites me to no end. Oh my God. Yes, they do. Oh, okay. Yay. So Billy Crystal is saying, oh yeah, even if I don't like her, I'm going to take her home and I'm going to cuddle with her and bounce. But she's still like coming back for more. And Meg Ryan's like, why would they do that? Why are they coming back for more? And he's like, oh, you know.
Yeah. It's like, what do I know? Do they?
Yes.
Like, what are you trying to say?
Hinting if they orgasm or not. The thing is, in real life, I don't think that men think this. And in the Seinfeld episode, and in When Harry Met Sally, Harry and George are both like, oh, I know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And Sally's like, how do you know?
Because you've never seen someone fake orgasm. How would you know? Yeah.
And then she starts doing this ridiculous thing. Okay, what is your, tell me everything. What do you think about Meg Ryan having a fake orgasm at Cat's Deli because of the pastrami?
So a little backstory about this.
Please,
this actually is another, it's something I knew also, like this came from the interaction between, so Rob Reiner is the director of this movie.
Right. And then Nora Ephron.
Nora Ephron is the author. So it's the same exact conversation that the two of them had before this movie, where Rob Reiner was like, I know everyone has had a good time with me. And then Nora Ephron was like, how do you know if someone didn't fake it? It's the same conversation that then they thought it was, and Rob Reiner was like, didn't believe it and asked all the crew, like went ahead and asked all the crew, has anyone faked it? And everyone said yes, pretty much. And they're like, yeah. So
the women said yes, or the men?
The men,
Everybody.
Women.
Everybody.
I don't know, somewhere between 99 and 100%, somewhere there. And then basically, then they thought, oh, this will be a good scene for the actual movie. And then that's kind of how the movie took that scene. And then Sally was the one, Meg Ryan was the one who actually wanted to say, okay, let's just do a fake orgasm in public. And then she did it. Harry came up with the story. Then Carrie came up with the line. Billy Crystal. He was like, oh, then someone has to say, I'll have what she's having. And then the one who actually said it, that old lady, turned out to be the director's mom.
I heard that she was related to somebody.
Yeah, it was like,
I'll have what she's having is Rob
Reiner's mom, the director's mom. It's just the whole process. Had they not had a casual conversation at the first place, this would never have happened. It's just like, it's not planned out, but it was just done beautifully by something that actually happened in real life. So for me, I don't know, but someone told me, someone who actually has a real orgasm, they couldn't, like, there's not even a capacity to breathe, like, let alone making sounds from the throat.
Fascinated with the female orgasm. I've been studying it for years. I even was like in orgasmic meditation. I know all about like the contractions and things that happen to the female body when you actually come. I looked up a lot of info today. 80% of women have faked. And let me...
And what's the reason that they would choose to fake?
I'm getting there, baby. Okay. Reasons for faking orgasms, according to MD and Psychology Today. Reasons for faking orgasms. They wanted their partner to feel successful.
The
thing is, and I'm going to talk about my own experience faking it. Okay, reasons for faking orgasm. They wanted sex to end.
So they want the other person to feel successful, and they want it to be swift and quick and just like, okay.
Because they felt tired.
Hey, when you're tired, you want things to end soon. So I get it.
I'm tired. Okay,
Yeah, like
they liked their sexual partner and didn't want them to feel bad, and so yeah.
that makes total sense. So the louder you get, the more successful and high they felt, and then they'll be like, "Oh, okay, we did it." Everything just it was embarrassing. But what I've heard is people who actually feel real orgasm, like you mentioned the definition, and from what I've heard is they generally won't make any sound because it feels so intense during the process.
What's your take? Breath sometimes, yeah, because I can't focus on anything else. It was cute what she's doing in the beginning, like, okay, oh yeah, ooh, and that, like, okay, I'm like, oh, all right, yeah, I guess that's kind of what I do. But then she is saying yes and slapping the table like 50 times.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, what is the goal here? Like, what are you doing? What are you setting us up for? I mean, she is going nuts.
There were a lot of men out in the restaurant. He's probably trying to send them a message. It's like, if Harry thinks this way, a lot of men out there is going to think this way. I'm going to send them a message. When I'm out like this, like, don't, like, it just means this, like, I'm tired.
What did the article say? They wanted sex to end.
Yes. She's tired, man. She might be yelling, moaning like crazy. But,
There's so much wrong about this. I don't think that faking it is as common as it used to be. The Seinfeld episode was brilliant for bringing awareness to the issue. Okay. Have you ever faked it?
Me?
Yeah. Because there's a scene in Seinfeld. So Elaine says she faked it every time that Jerry was fucking her. And, and then he's telling Kramer about it. Yeah. And Kramer's like, oh shit. Like, I heard her from across the
Kramer was into it. Yep.
Oh, I can't believe that she was faking it. And Jerry's like, yeah. And then Kramer goes, I faked it. And Jerry goes, you faked it?
How did Kramer fake it?
Kramer's washing some fruit in the sink. And Jerry's like, what? And he goes, why would you fake it? And Kramer goes, if it's enough already, I just want to get some sleep.
Okay. So he needs some rest. He's tired. He was tired as well.
Well, isn't this what they said was the reason we wanted sex to end? Because they felt tired. That is how Kramer felt. Okay, I will be completely honest about my faking experience. I am very into sex and orgasms and authenticity. I have faked it once when I was married. And I don't even remember the context. I feel no need to do this. I'm going to come, I'm going to come. If I'm not going to come, I just don't really understand why a man would need this. I have done it once in my life, and that is it. I swear to God.
How was it? After you did it, were you satisfied by your own fake orgasm?
I felt dirtier.
Feel like the guy felt successful after that? Not really.
I have asked some friends about this, and they have said that they have faked it. I just don't know why you would.
Like the first time you've done it, were you even intentional? Probably not. You probably were just so tired at the time.
I was very tired. And okay. This I will say. This guy and a couple partners since. If you are a man listening to this episode, if you're fucking a woman, don't tell her to come. That is the thing. Okay, Brian? I have had men be like, come for me, come. I'm like,
such a turn off. I feel like, just like you already get.
I'm not ready, like, at all. Like, this isn't even, like, on the table.
Yeah.
And, yeah, some men will, like, keep on asking you. I have to say, when I did it, I felt like such a ass clown.
Really? How come?
It's like faking an orgasm, like faking the most beautiful, like, natural parts of a person to appease someone for what reason? I didn't feel true to myself. I felt embarrassed for me. He didn't know. But at the same time,
Yeah, but yeah, I like what I would agree with you is like don't ask the other person to come. It's
Do not. It is the worst.
the more you try to, the more I guess it also the stress just gets developed. It's like when someone wants you to do it and you're just like, I'm not there yet. It's just like when someone asks you to like, I guess get hard. It's like I will when it feels natural. Don't tell me to, because then it's just going to be opposite effect. It's not just someone's word. Like when someone says it and you suddenly it just happens. It's like it just. That in that sense, if someone does that, you can't blame for the other person to do fake orgasming when you tell them to come.
I'm like, yeah.
It's like, okay, you want me to come? I'll start screaming. Is that what you want?
If you want me to come, I'll come. I'm coming.
Oh, God.
I do find it funny, though, that she has this scene. She comes, and it's stupid. Having only faked it once in my life, I know for a fact this is not how any woman comes. I mean, she's gonna like break shit. I mean, she looks like she's gonna come in with an axe. Start tearing down the walls. Yes.
The whole restaurant was shaking, man. Yeah.
At first, it was good. And the funny thing is, so for the first like minute or so, it's a 2-minute scene, by the way. I did look it up. Like all of it kind of made sense to me. And I'm thinking, oh, like, how do I act when I'm coming? And I'm like, yeah, okay. I should record myself the next time. I think. Oh. No, I have actually wanted to like put a like phone in the corner just to like hear how insane I get. But then once she started saying yes like 50 times and trying to like break the table, a little weird. But Sally comes at Kat's Deli.
I thought the old lady next to her took it and she wanted whatever she's having.
Rob's mom.
Rob Reiner's mom. She wanted everything, every part of it. Rob Reiner's mom's going to take it.
Yes. I'm like, girl, Sally has the fake orgasm. And the funny thing is, Brian, Harry just sits there. And he's not like whacking off or getting turned on or anything. He's just like, oh my God, will you stop? Like
he was embarrassed.
He was embarrassed. Yes.
He was looking around, and he's not someone who will usually feel embarrassed, I feel like, but he was at the time.
Exactly. She's trying to turn him on. He is like, whatever. He didn't hate it, but he's not like, oh my God, I'm so hard.
How would you get hard in the middle of like Kat's Deli and someone doing that in front of you?
Ryan. But he did not seem at all turned on. He is just sitting there looking embarrassed.
Yeah. Either he's embarrassed by all that, or he's embarrassed that many women has done exactly what Sally does. That could also be.
That's what the Seinfeld episode is based on. Jerry goes and calls all of his ex-girlfriends to say, did you have orgasms? And
I feel like Seinfeld must have taken inspiration from this movie.
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%.
So similar.
Because Seinfeld, okay. La 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 la. I'm going to look this up. The Mango dropped 1993. So definitely faking it was in the zeitgeist. And then randomly, right? Joe.
Well, he was informing her over the phone that he's getting married or something.
Why would you do that? So they haven't talked in like 2 years, I think.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So this is horrible. And anybody listening, this is not what you do. She calls Billy Crystal sobbing because Gerald Ford had called her to check in, as she said, and then told her, oh, and I'm also getting married. And so Gerald Ford calls Sally and is gonna see if she's okay, and then drops his bomb. I think it's horrible, but whatever, Brian. And again, I have in my notes, does she not have any other friends? Because seriously, why is she so dependent on Billy Crystal? She calls him up. And I did think that this was lovely. He's like, why are you crying? And she said, Joe's getting married. And he's like, boom, I'm there. And that was sweet. I have friends, really sweet. And that did ring true to me. I have probably 3 people in my life. Same thing. And that did, it was very sweet to me.
That's heartwarming.
Like, boom, I'm going. She has been trying to bang him the entire time. He gets there. Oh, sweetie, it's okay. I'm gonna give you like a gay friend's kiss. Right. Yeah. That's how, gay men kiss their female friends.
Okay. It's good to know.
No, trust me.
Okay.
Yeah, no, and she is grabbing and he is full on like trying to pull back. I don't know.
She was the one who initiated, no doubt. I think he was, but at the same time, it's so different from all the past dating experience he's had. And like what he said at the baseball batting field is like, he felt like he was growing. And yeah, but
I think he was using her for her female perspective.
In a way, you can put it that way, because like he had no idea how females think, obviously, or even how men think. Basically, he was in his own world, and then suddenly
he had no idea what people think.
No idea. It was like and then later on, as him and Sally's relationship grew, I think he started noticing. It was such a different dynamic, and then he was afraid to take that next step.
I had a friend situation when I was in Melbourne, and we hooked up, we dated. I thought he was weird. I pulled away. We pretty much for 3 years, we were doing this push me, pull me thing. We're just friends, even though we have this history. But every time that you're with someone, I don't like it, and every time that I'm with someone, he doesn't like it. And then so when they're dancing on New Year's Eve, I felt definitely the pressure. We said we were going to be friends, and then now we're in this situation. This is horrible. Also, I will say, which I put a note about, is whenever I would go out with him and his other friends, one of his friends would hit on me. He would freak out and then come and him hit on me. We said we were going to be friends, but we couldn't make it happen.
Yeah.
When he would see me getting with someone, he would push this other guy away, almost literally, and get with me. And then the next day be like, oh my God, we're just friends. I wish I had not done that.
Oh. Did your friendship with him, was it able to last, or
No.
was it just difficult? It was difficult.
It was
right?
very, very, very difficult. Yes.
Yeah.
Promise each other we're going to be friends. But then when we were out actually trying to do it, couldn't make it happen.
Actually trying to find each other, your own relationship, and then find each other feeling jealous about it?
Yes. And the last time that we kissed, actually, we were out at a club. I was into the party scene, and his friend, oh my God, I don't know what his name was, but he was so sexy. And he was coming on to me and on the dance floor, and he actually comes on and pushes him and then says, I'm so into you still. I can't handle this. I don't want to see anyone else with you. And then the next day, oh shit, we're just friends.
I mean, that's how you felt at the time. And
petty jealousy?
I feel like we all experienced it one way or another.
Sally has an orgasm in Cat's Deli. Joe breaks up with her. No. Joe and Sally had already been broken up. And as we just said, the best word to describe it would be inexplicably. Brian?
Inexplicably?
Inexplicably. For reasons that we do not understand, if that describes it better, Joe decides to call Sally to check up on her and then throw into the conversation that he's getting married. I want to kill him. I have to say, obviously everybody knows that Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan are gonna fuck, but it's still cringe. I mean, he gets there, he's like, "Oh, baby," giving her the gay kiss.
Yeah,
and she's grabbing on so really wanting to be boned.
Age, I guess. Yeah. Oh, and it was like one of the most hilarious crying thing I've seen. Every time she's crying, there's some movement of her throwing a tissue, getting a Kleenex. It was just every time I want to feel like sympathy with her, I just start laughing because whenever she's like throwing a tissue like away, this is hilarious. And then her facial, and she's like, "I'm going to be 40."
Wait, she goes, "Will you hold me?"
Yeah.
Which naturally you would want to be held. But did you notice before then? And he's full on like, okay, they're there, you know, and his eyes too. He's like, she grabs onto his neck. And he's like, and like starts crying, but grabbing onto his neck, and he's trying to just get out of there.
Yeah.
And I know what's gonna happen later. He says like, "You seduced me," but I have to say, she was begging for it.
It's a mix. Like he had reasons to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
because he wasn't planning for it.
Do it.
I mean, because they kind of talked about it, was turned into a big fight at their friend's wedding ceremony. But at the time, he was saying like basically, I wasn't there to make love with you. I was there because you needed someone to cry on your shoulder.
And I have to say, my theory being that Sally always wanted Billy Crystal. She was desperate for that cock.
That's so interesting, man. When I saw it, I didn't see it that way. I feel like the whole time he was just uncertain about what's going on. It's like he had never had a female friend, and it's going up against his whole theory. Yeah, because every female friend turns into someone he's had sex with, and then suddenly there's this one person who he cares about more than anyone else, and he's not having sex. So it's like something he's never experienced, and then to suddenly going through that process, like having like actually bummed that night, it's such a confusing feeling because it's like these are all the women he has done with before, but now he's doing it with Sally, whom he's formed such a meaningful friendship with many years. So I can see why he was so awkward the next day, where he was literally had a poker face waking up.
It was horrible.
It was horrible, but at the same time, I understand his feeling. I can get it.
Because wouldn't he possibly be mad at Sally? He's like, yeah, you know what? It's fucking true. We can't be friends because you want to fuck me and whatever. Like, now I guess we're doing this. And that's how I took it, is that he had like resentment against Sally because I am like, I'm rushing over to your apartment because you are sad and now you're just trying to bone me.
Now, what's your take on Sally then? Because from what I've seen in the movie, Sally was the one who got really pissed about it.
Yeah, because she wanted him all along. He's like, whatever, we can have sex, let's stay friends. I
feel like Sally saw him after so many years of friendship treating her like how he would treat with other women and got really pissed, where he just left.
He is the one
early in the morning.
Asked for it though.
It's like emotions. But it just happens. Like I really.
Just happened.
It just happened. Yeah, it's because like
herself at him.
I don't think when they were calling each other that she planned for it, but it's like when you're just heard that news and you're feeling heartbroken, and then someone's next to you that you care about, things just happen without anything planned. Why not call
Carrie Fisher?
That's a good point.
Remember when they're in the museum and he's like, "Why won't you go? Do you want to go to a movie?" In like the weird accent. And she says, "No, I can't."
Ah, yes.
And he says, "Why, you have a date?" And she's like, "Yeah, but I thought it would be weird." He's like, "I don't fucking care." You have a date? Okay. She thinks, "Oh, he has feelings for me, so I don't want to say that he has a date." Like,
at the time, I can
go get laid.
She definitely caught feelings for him, but at the same time, I feel like he was just not over his relationship yet. He was still mourning from Helen, so it's like he was not in the mood of dating Sally yet. But the way they were just the chemistry and all that, it was bound to happen in a way. And I feel like same for Harry. It's like he's growing in the sense of like, how do I actually form a connection with someone I like really care for from a friendship? It's such a new idea for him. So I feel like he doesn't really know how to handle his emotions at the time, but he actually really likes Sally. That's how I felt. So
they fuck. And then they both. This was stupid when they both called their friends and they have different.
Oh, the four-way call.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Well, it's a mix. I liked it, but at first, yes, okay, no couples Carrie Fisher and Jess, they each had their phone on each side of the bed. It's like they have their own separate phone.
Why would you have 2 phone lines?
I think the timing and everything in that sense worked well. Just how that sequence one after another. It was quite impressive the way they put it all together. I have to imagine it took them many, many times to shoot them all. Where basically they're both trying to call their best friends about what went wrong the night before with the sex, and just them talking over to each other and all the sequence, all that. I thought it was pretty special.
It's that, like,
in this scene, I think it actually worked really well with the 4-way split screens of Sally talking to Princess Leia and then Harry. Yeah, I thought in that scene it just worked. Good. Yeah,
I will say this though, Princess Leia and Jess could not be bothered. They're full on like, okay, you fucked. Like,
no one will call at this hour.
Yeah, I got to go back to bed, and then they just like pass out. Princess Leia doesn't give a shit that Meg Ryan just fucked Billy Crystal. you know, they could not have gone off the phone faster.
This happened at the wedding ceremony, and after Sally, they had their big fight, and Sally slapped Harry's face. And then it came out. We'll get to that in a sec. But it's just that the friend just was like, oh. And he had everyone's attention. Hundreds of people at the ceremony. And he was like, if we didn't find here, we have to give a, what was it?
He says, if we would have found either of you.
Yeah, remotely attractive.
Minutely attractive. I'm like, you thought Carrie Fisher was hotter than Meg Ryan?
Give your best friends, and you say this in private, but you're like in a public of 300-400-ish people, and you're just like, and there's like right after that fight, they just came out, and that's what they had to face, and just being applauded by people. It's like, oh hell yeah, you're not attractive at all. Yeah. Great job. It's like that's how you guys made a contribution to this whole ceremony. It wouldn't have happened without you guys.
She's all.
Oh man. and Harry had the fakest smile he could ever have.
Not Neil Diamond. The guy Harry.
Yes. Okay.
What is his name in real life?
Billy Crystal. What did you say? Neil Diamond?
Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond? Oh man.
Diamond crystals. Okay,
it's the same thing, right? It's just
Billy Crystal, and Neil Diamond. Fuck Meg Ryan. She is loving it. He bounces like no one's ever bounced before. I'm out of here. And we have to talk about the slap. Okay. They go and she's like, oh my God, are you leaving? He's like, yes, but I want to have dinner with you. And I have to say, for a moment, I was like, okay, that's gentlemanly. But then he takes her out to dinner, and they just sit there, and he goes, don't you think it's so great that you can just hang out and not talk?
and if I don't think she didn't have anything on the side. That was like when she didn't even have her salad dressing on the side. And if there's nothing on the side, some big trouble is coming up, man.
Pissed. Yeah,
she was pissed, man.
She wanted to see if Neil was going to show up for her, and he did not. And they don't talk, and then they go.
She wanted that diamond there, but that didn't happen.
She wanted to know if Neil Diamond was going to be more than Billy Crystal ever could.
Yeah, she's looking for that diamond.
Show me what a precious stone.
I don't want it on my finger. I want to see the whole thing in front of me.
Diamond? Are you amethyst? Or is this a ruby situation? Yeah. And so they rock up to the wedding. And this was cringe and random that they're doing their vows, and Meg Ryan is like,
this was the Jess and Princess Leia's setting.
And Princess Leia are getting married. And again, like, how long has it been? They didn't say it. So it was like they met 5 years, they met, and then another 5 years, and then their friends are getting married. I don't know.
Well, then the rest is like the time lapse is so unclear. It just and every time it's like it's always the fall or the winter, so I have no idea. It's like it's just counting year after year, I guess. There's no summer or spring for them. Like they go, it's like they're taking a break, and then when it's fall, okay, let's start forming some love again.
Crystal.
Yeah, where's Billy Crystal? Where's that diamond?
I want diamonds and rubies. But yes, Billy Crystal is the best man, and Meg Ryan, and they're just sitting there. It's stupid. Like, you take on, tell us what happens.
So basically, Harry, who was trying to, I guess they haven't seen each other for weeks after that awkward
apparently,
sex.
This is such a good point, because in the movie, they show them having dinner, and Billy Crystal says, "Oh, it's so nice that we don't have to talk." And then the next thing is the wedding, and they're like, like furious with each other, sitting there. And
Harry was trying to make.
This is like the next day, like a year.
Yeah, but I think, as I remember, Sally did say like it was about like a few weeks later, like 3 weeks, and then Harry did want to work it out with her.
Yeah, he did.
And then she was still processing the whole thing. But this is where it got really weird. This got really weird. Harry was like, "Why? If you want to work it out with her, why are you calling? Why did the whole conversation end up calling her a dog? Like, what's this all?"
Okay,
she was like,
"Hold the fuck up, Brian." Okay.
Yes.
Ooh.
What's the dog?
Start over, please. What?
Okay, so basically, Harry was trying to work it out with Sally, right? And this is during the, I guess, after right before the wedding, and everyone is having their food and stuff. And then she comes over trying to check in with her, and she's like to pretend that she doesn't care at all. It took a couple sentences, and suddenly Harry's like, "Why can't you get over this? It's been 3 weeks." And then Sally's like, "Yeah, it's only been 3 weeks." And Harry's like, "Do you know what did he say? He said like 1 year to a human is like 7 years to a dog or something." And then he was like, "Yeah, you're the dog." And Sally's like, "I'm the dog." And this is where I have to stand on Sally's side, man.
Okay,
if you're the one who
1 year to a human is like 7 years to a dog. And she says, "I'm the dog."
Yeah, and Harry's like, "Yep, you sure are the dog." And I was like, if you're trying to work it out with her, I don't think this is going anywhere. This is going to give you a fine slap after that statement. And basically, yeah, they took it from there after and then Sally was very pissed of him saying that he took pity on her, or
they start fighting because Billy Crystal doesn't care. He obviously doesn't. I have to say, he banged her and he moved on.
I think he cares, but go ahead.
He banged her and she did not move on, which I also understand. So they're at the wedding and they're looking at each other. She's like, "This meant something to me. You fucked me. You put your cock in me." And he's like, "Girl, come on, like, let's be friends." And they go and he's like, "Come on, what's your problem?" They go into the kitchen of a restaurant or of a hotel. "Girl, come on." Like,
speed walking.
"Be my friend." Billy Crystal's going after her.
Yeah.
And she's like, "I don't want to be your friend. You fucked me and it didn't mean anything." Oh my God. The best thing about this movie is she's like, "I thought you like fucked me. I thought that you cared." She didn't say that though. My God, we made love. And he says, "Well, I was coming over there to help you. You looked at me with your big eyes and you were like begging for it. So like, what would I supposed to do?"
I don't think he deserved that fine slap though.
I have to say, he spoke his truth. And she goes, "Are you saying you took pity on me?" And she slaps the
That was hard, man.
Oh my God. And again, as far as the R rating goes, she is the one who goes, "Fuck you."
Yep.
Because, and yeah, she goes, "What? Are you saying you took pity on me?" And he's like, "I don't know, yeah." Fuck you. And just, but then, so she fucking beats the shit out of him. And the movie, they just show his face
Oh man.
And he just goes,
he froze, man. That diamond just froze like a fine ass diamond.
He doesn't have any reaction. He's not mad.
No reaction.
He's not like, what the fuck?
Poker face.
Just see his face.
It was like, oh, that happened. Oh my god.
And then it's like in the full screen too. It's like all you see is his face. Meg Ryan beats the shit out of Neil Crystal.
No diamond.
Okay. But then he is going back to her. I'm like, you back at me? I'm not going back to you, bitch. And he is like, please, I miss you. I need you.
I love the scene.
She beats the shit out of him.
Yeah.
He's like, ooh, now I understand what this woman is about.
It took him 12 years, man. And I love the scene where he was talking at a vendor with his friend, and suddenly he was like I'm a schmuck. What was that? I'm stop schmucking, stop the schmuck out of myself or something. And the very next thing is like, if you're feeling happy, if you're feeling sad and lonely. In the microphone calling Sally is just like trying to sing to her. It's like, I'm like, oh my god.
Billy Crystal is out there with his friend.
Speed walking like several times. This is when they started speed walking.
My god. Okay, so
it was after that slap they started speed walking. This was the last thing when Harry was after he was making constant calls trying to make work it out with her.
You can't stalk someone. Okay, as far as this movie not aging well, if someone doesn't respond the first time, I don't want men to you don't just keep on doing. Billy
he doesn't just go one or twice. He starts after twice or 3 times. He starts using the microphone, starts singing in it.
I'd be like, I'm not gonna hook up with you or be your girlfriend because I can't possibly be wet.
But I feel
repulsed by you.
I do feel like the two, because they have such a close friendship, and they just it's worth repairing. I guess there's some things that are just not there's no point, I guess, in repairing. But in their sense,
there's no point.
In their sense, there's some light in that diamond shining through. It's like something is possible. and that did get Sally to pick up the phone. And then Sally was like, I'm not your consolation partner. That pretty much ended for a while. And then Harry was going his heartbreaking moment. He was trying to, and then the way they processed their breakup, because this is I guess it's a friendship romantic type of breakup. And it was just so different. Just like how they processed Jared Ford and Helen's breakup. Harry was trying to have his own time. And why is he licking an ice cream in winter in New York? I don't get it. But he was doing that. He was in his own time. I don't get it. But he was doing that, being alone and trying to enjoy his own time, looking at shops. And then Sally at the same time was going in all these ballroom dancing at the New Year's Eve with some random guys, and he's so out of it. It's like, why did you even bring me here, Princess Leia? Okay,
so this is a good point. Was she on a date at New Year's Eve?
I can never.
What? Because
I have no idea.
Dancing and as though she's on an actual date.
Yeah.
And Princess Leia is giving her the winks, yeah, you're getting into it. And then another guy entirely. She's pushed up against some pole while this guy is talking to her. And
some joke that he made. Yeah.
So many things are stupid. Billy Crystal. Billy Crystal says that he's not going to go to the party. Because he's so depressed or whatever. He's in the middle of the city. There's no cabs. There's no indication that there's any life.
Yep. And this is...
It is completely empty streets.
Empty in the middle of the winter. Yep, on New Year's Eve.
New York City.
It's New Year's Eve.
So
everything
Carrie
was empty.
Fisher says to Meg Ryan, you're never going to get a cab.
While it's empty.
Yeah, and then,
out in the streets.
And then Neil Diamond is like walking around with like not another person in sight.
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Not even a cat.
I'm like, you're in
Not even a rat.
Arkansas. Like, I'm confused. What's happening? And then he's walking along thinking
Now I understand why he did sprint. Like he was sprint walking, but he was training himself. Like, why do you sprint walk? So that you can run in the middle of no one around on the New Year's Eve in New York City to find Sally. He went at the venue and I was sweating. I was like, what is he going to say this time? Last time he said that she's a dog. Is he going to say something more? Obviously, it's just a rom-com. You know where this is going. So I knew he was going to say something right. But at the same time, I was like, how, like, what's going I have no idea. So he went up to her and then suddenly he found her and she was about to leave. And and she was supposed to not be able to find a cab or something. So then he went up to her and the first thing he says is, well, I was just like, Sally, I love you. Something like, and that was basically, it was like right before the clock is about to click at midnight. And it's like, I love you, Sally. And Sally's like, you can't, like, I know you're lonely, but you can't just come up to me right before midnight and say you love me and expect like a kiss or something.
You, right?
Yeah. And then so she's about to leave after that. And then suddenly he pulls her back. And I do like this part. Like he was starting to say things like, I love when you're feeling cold and it's over 70 degrees. And I love when you have this little wrinkle on your forehead and all that. So he started listing out.
All the women, including me, I'm like, good. He likes the wrinkle in my forehead. That's awesome.
Yes, it's like women age well. So then when basically...
Brian, did you note that he said that her perfume was still on?
Oh, yes. Something about that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's sexy. And that is not like a friend thing. He said, I hate that I can still smell your perfume days after we hang out.
But I like those details. Some people might, I wonder what you think, but some people might think, oh, like it's shallow to say things like that. And we're not really understanding what love is. But I personally, because my experience before, because there was like this one woman I dated where this was after I left her country and we've only dated for a short time. And a couple months later, she wrote a letter to me. And in that letter to me, she gave me like a little game challenge and said, hey, if you could name each other 3 things we remember what the other person has said randomly, just some random sentences. And then she listed out 3 random things I said that I had no memory of, kind of, but it was just so sweet. It was like, how did she remember this? It was just a really sweet kind of gesture that she was able to remember all these. And these are just some random sentences, nothing about love or nothing. It's just a fact. But it's like when someone's able to remember that, it warmed my heart when I read that. So when Harry kind of showed the similar gesture to her, I felt heartwarming when I saw that. Because the two of them they have their own quirky chemistry, but it's like, it's not a really easy thing, especially with men and women, like to form a type of relationship there's the friendship involved and then there's this type of chemistry and all that. I think she opened his heart. That's how I felt it. I feel like he needed someone to open it and he thought Helen was the one, but she clearly wasn't. And I think in a way she cracked his diamond open.
I think that this is going to be a very highly downloaded episode because I don't think it's as great as people say.
How would you rate it then? Eventually.
Oh, we didn't talk about that. Okay.
Yeah.
I really like that she slapped Billy Crystal.
Okay. I think the slap really left a moment in your heart. And it was not just a gentle slap. It was a slap that you will want. Yeah, you're gonna remember that sound for ages. Ages. Nothing from the movie really suggests that men and female can be friends. And that's
a woman that's scary because the movie says you should be scared of all men because all they want, everybody wants to get in your pants.
Even though it might be less scary for men, but at the same time, it's kind of tragic if you can't make friends with the opposite gender because females and males think really differently and the emotions and everything is just different. And just to have close male friends without close female friends, it's like there's a big part of the humanity that you're missing. And
Yes,
whenever ever you're trying to connect with the female, if you feel like the attraction is getting in the way, if I can find a female where I can just feel complete platonic, or mostly platonic, it's a really rewarding feeling, because you feel like somehow that barrier comes off and you can really connect to that person as a person rather than any other type of romance, sexual feelings involved. I don't know what this movie is trying to say. I don't think it's so much about the platonic friendship, because it didn't happen eventually, but it's more like, because I remember in the end of the movie when Harry was saying like, oh, what does this song even mean? I have no idea what the song means. And then they went back and forth about this after they worked it out. And then in the end, Sally said, oh, it's about old friends. And I think my understanding is what this film is trying to say is like the old friend of friendships you develop, oftentimes, I think it's probably one of the most important component in a relationship is the friendship component. Rather than connecting someone with a potential intention of dating someone, you're just connecting them without any of that intention and just connect.
This is why
and there's so much more foundation towards that.
Friend-zoned.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
That is so sexist. That is so horrible.
And you're seeing like relationships in a vertical way.
Right.
But, like it's a horizontal type of relationship where just because friendships doesn't mean it's a lower quality than dating. I've seen people who have friendships who are much more significant than their partner. Like I've experienced that they have such a meaningful friendship with someone that it's unbreakable. And then somehow the society trying to downgrade friendship and say, oh, friendship is like, oh, he's just a friend. That the word just is like, but it's just like, there's no such thing. It's just a different type of relationship. Like friendship is totally different from partners. You can't really compare the two. And some friendships are just amazing. And I feel like it's just, it's kind of sad. Like every time they feel like, oh, you're downgrading, you're being friend zoned, whatever that means. I don't like that term either.
It's gross.
Yeah, it's gross. It's like society wants you to pursue a romantic or sexual relationship in any way you can.
So what would you give When Harry Met Sally on a rating of 1 to 10, and why?
Okay, so instead of 20 to 10, which is 20 out of 10, which is what I mentioned earlier.
20 out of 10, dude.
Just because I gave such a high rating for
it is not
friends with
that
benefits.
Great. Okay.
I would say, well, it's at least a 9 out of 10. I think I leave that 9 instead of a 10 because I want to see how I react to it 5 years from now. It's probably very different. Like how I'm feeling now. Yeah, I'll this is worth rewatching though. It's like I'll rewatch it a few years from now, and I could be talking completely different senses here. So we'll see. But 9 is it's a solid 9 for me. I liked it, and I think they gave characters personalities and see how these characters evolve and stuff. It's a good movie, and I recommend everyone watching. I don't know. It's just when I think of the movie, it just warms my heart. I don't know why.
Oh, right.
Because I really envy people who have such close friendships. It's really and like have co-friendships and who love each other, and that's the type of relationship I want to pursue. Is if I have a partner, and if I can see her as one of my best friends, that's like a dream relationship for me.
Make special, people.
Yes.
And I love my special friends who are just platonic. I love my friendships that are not platonic. I enjoy my friendship with you, Brian. I have a very, 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 very close male friend. His name is Nate. I'm going to send him. Yes, I love him very, very, very deeply. I feel that having male energy in my life that is just for the sake of support and friendship and protection means a lot to me. You are awesome. I'm very glad for our platonic friendship.
Yes.
I will talk to you soon. Yeah?
Okay. Have a great night's sleep. Sounds good. Okay.
Bye,
Adios.
Brian.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to Breakups, Broken Hearts, and Moving On with Janice Formicella.
I sincerely hope that you found today's episode inspirational or useful. I would love to support you on your healing journey. All you have to do is send me a message on Instagram at Breakups Podcast or email me at breakupspodcast@gmail.com, and I will be in touch to get you started. Remember, if you are struggling with a broken heart, your feelings are temporary. I am sending you so much love and luck for the week ahead. You've got this.